right, let's do this then. Damn.
On the double.
47 is the mic.
I got one.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Man, get the fuck out of here. He ain't going nowhere. I'll talk too much shit.
On the first play of the game, 56 yards on the ground. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
It came in.
And he is into the
I don't know, but it fucking worked.
Baltimore touchdown.
That's some bullshit.
Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
All right, well.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Saints nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
So when your system be on, you
that's
just
fielded in the end zone.
You just be like,
and he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Ain't no fucking way.
Marcus Peters. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Enough politics.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Ingram again, a first down carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Check, 47. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Go.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And they move this all the way down to the 9. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Check.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was just cover. He threw it straight to a cover.
So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time.
It's too easy for him.
The other way.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I like playing with these guys.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this.
There goes Mark Ingram. 20. A big effort that time.
That shot?
Out of Ingram. 64 yards. So they had him bottled up, able to make a man miss, and then boom, off to the races.
And it's how he made him miss. A little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him. And then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off.
That was nasty. Got my boys out turned around.
Mike 54. Mike 54. I smell fear in that offense.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. These two teams all tied after one. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long...
Oh, they just robbed me. What the fuck do I be doing? Oh, okay.
Lamar
every
Jackson
fucking time
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable for Thomas. Thomas barreling ahead. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
We want it. Come to my work. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. On first down, it's Ingram. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the counter, Ingram. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And an alley to run.
Ain't no way.
A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson on the move to his left. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Jackson. He's got it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Man, he got lucky, man.
Nick Boyle there to make the grab. As the Ravens push further out in front. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
He's got a man complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
We got our rhythm now.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. They go play action here on first down. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by
What?
the bowler, Marcus Peters.
I threw that late.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half.
Damn,
And you hate to
man.
ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Flushed out right.
That was a pick! Man, EA
Sports. On the
Sports.
clock.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
We should have 14 right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
About to come back. I feel like we got
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach.
Need everything.
Michael Thomas,
my
Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa.
Come on,
and
y'all,
the
what the
Comeback Player
fuck,
of the Year,
man?
Charles Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Breeze now gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. He's got Thomas yet again complete. Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there. The Saints have a first down. Throwing now is Breeze. Pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving
15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Breeze to throw for it on fourth. And now here is another interception. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will score.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Get off the CLD.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
First of all, we gotta exploit.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He's exploiting.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Room here to run. And he will score.
Oh, no, man.
Touchdown,
You're nice.
Baltimore.
I need to practice.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
That's what I'm doing.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's third down.
Ready. 95, 56. Kill. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
Breeze pass. Intended for Traquan Smith. Incomplete.
The three straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Breeze. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now here is another
Good game, man. You the man. Hey, I definitely want my rematch, and I will be broadcasting it.
Out here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.